everybody, today's video is going to be a start of a new project pan. And I know I said I wasn't going to be doing as many project pans, and I did mean that, but then I had this idea and I wanted to do it, so I'm going to do it. And what I've done is, it's kind of like a sample Saturday, Sunday, whichever video, but it's a little bit different. So I have a lot of samples of makeup, but I have a lot of the same thing. Like, I probably have like 35-ish samples, but like, look. These are all of my foundation samples. And so if I were playing the, you know, like, oh, let me randomly draw them, I would probably just draw like 8 foundation samples, and I can't really use that. So I didn't want to do a sample Sunday, but I did have a lot of sample sizes, or things that were, I felt like I could use up within a month or two. And so what I've decided to do is I decided to do a project pan just on things that, I don't really know what to call it. It's going to be a rolling project pan. I'm starting it today, the March 31st. And I'm going to do an update the last day of every month until December 31st. So it's going to be for the rest of the year. But these are pretty much just items that, number one, I'm not panning anywhere else. So like right now, you know, I have a lot of pans going on. So like I'm already panning 2 lipsticks. So I didn't want to put a lipstick in here. But these are items that are relatively easy to use up. And I think, you know, I'll be able to use them up in a month or two. And I'm not panning them anywhere else. So that's kind of why I decided to put them in here. And I did go ahead and weigh them. Like I said, I don't really have a theme. It's just a rolling project tin pan. Most of these are minis, but some of them aren't. They're just, I just drew them. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first I have this chapstick. I like to have chapstick. I put it on every day, but I don't have anything in any of these pans. And so I know that's not kind of dumb, but like it's almost like you're not getting credit for using things up if they're not in a project pan. So I put it in a project pan. There you go. And so this is it's just from like American Fidelity. I don't know. I got it somewhere for free. And if you roll it all the way up, it's pretty much all the way. But it's right down to there, like within the tube. If that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to be marking it down the tube, because I could mark it on the cap, but it's so far up now that I'm afraid if I scrolled it all the way up, it would like fall off. So I didn't do that. But this currently weighs 14 grams. And yeah, it's just a chapstick. Hold on, I need some water. My second item, I definitely think will be finished up this month. So this one might take a couple of months. Like, well, a while. Because chapstick always takes a long time for me. Next, I have the Clinique Facial Spray, Moisture Surge Facial Spray. And I use this as a setting spray. It's really nice. It's refreshing. It doesn't really prolong the lasting power of my makeup. I definitely think I prefer the all-nighter, but I have this one. And if you can see, it's really far down there. It's down to there. So I've got not that much left. I definitely think it'll be gone in a month, but I just wanted to, you know, focus on it and get some use out of it. And like I said, then I'll have one more item out of my collection. And so this is kind of where things go to get used up really quickly. Next, I have the Eyeko That's Where I Draw the Line liquid liner. I do have this on today. It looks really good over this eye. I have on the Stila Glitter in Sea Siren. I felt like it was very Eastery and I was just feeling it. And I really love the way it looks, I'm not gonna lie. And on this eye, it didn't do so good. But it's just a felt tip black eyeliner. I just did a video on my subscription box makeup collection. And I talked about having so many like black eyeliners. And this is one of them. This is just a black felt tip eyeliner. I feel like these felt tips don't usually last, you know, a couple of months. I didn't do my eyebrows today. I just realized that. Oh well, these are my eyebrows. They only last like, you know, a couple of months. So I figured putting one in this pan would be good. And again, I don't have a black eyeliner anywhere else. Next, I have the Tarte Cosmetics Tarteist Lip Liner in Latergram. This is a sample size. I believe I got it. I think I got it in Sephora Play, but I could be wrong. This is a very warm tone color. It's right there. These are kind of dry. I have it on today. I love a lip liner. I think it really helps like define the look of my lips. So I like the way they look. I'm sorry, I'm so itchy. So yeah, I decided to put one in here. You unfortunately cannot scroll. If you scroll it up, you can't scroll it back down. So I don't really know how much is in here, but I don't think it's very much. And I do think I'd be able to use this up by next month. Next, oh, I'm sorry. I haven't even told you all the weights. This is 22 grams. The eyeliner is 6 grams. And the lip liner is 3 grams. So next I have the MAC Strobe Cream. And, oops. This one I actually did cut in half. I wasn't going to do that because you can back to MAC these items, but I broke the lid, and I think if the lid's broken, you can't back to MAC it. And I don't have that much left. I have, you can see, there's not really anything in here. That's how much I have left. I definitely think I'll be able to get through this in a month. And I don't want this sitting in my collection. So I actually had this in my 17 by St. Pat's project pan. I'm going to link my whole project pan playlist down below. And I was like, you know, I made so much progress and then things just sit in my collection until they're drawn again. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this pan. This currently weighs 11 grams. And so, like I said, I think that'll be finished by next month as well. And then next one, y'all have seen this in a few product pans as well. This is my Physicians Formula Concealer 101 in green. And there it is. I'm definitely like making progress and making progress. I don't use it every day. I don't use it all over my face. I just kind of spot conceal with it. So yeah, it's going to take a while to use it up. But I've got some good progress. And I'm hoping that by the end of the year, I can at least have this gone. And that'd be one less concealer in my collection. Because I will link my makeup inventory and y'all can see I have a lot of everything. I'm going to be redoing my makeup inventory soon. Because the Sephora VIB sale's coming up. And depending on the disparity between them, that determines what I can buy. I'll link my makeup buying playlist down below in case you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm going to do that. But anyway, there we go. And that currently weighs 52 grams. Next, I have an eye primer. Now, eye primers, again, are going to take a long time. So I'm not hoping to use this up within, like, you know, a month or two. But this is the Tarantino Dollskin eye primer. I don't think Tarantino makes makeup at all anymore. I never even see it on Haute Look, but I can be honest, I don't Haute Look that much anymore. But yeah, I want to completely use this up. This is really good with a cream shadow, but I find that if I use this and just do powder and don't have a cream, it creases. And I'm currently panning this CoverGirl cream shadow, so I'm hoping that they'll pair well together. I don't think that CoverGirl does well with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, so that's why I chose this guy. So hopefully I can have that used up. And that currently weighs 15 grams. Next, I have this Be a Bombshell Smooth Criminal Powder, and I have this on today. I usually use an eyeshadow to set my under eyes, but today I use this, and I actually really like it. Now, yeah, it looks a lot smoother. Now, I'll be honest, if I get really close, you can probably see I do have a couple of fine lines, like there. I'm 25 years old. I drink a lot of water, but I don't sleep very much. I'm a grad student. It just happens. It's fine. Plus, it's just life, you know, like, people get older. It's fine. But I really like the way this looks under my eyes and over my whole face. But if y'all know something that y'all think, today I have on the Kat Von D concealer, the Laqa concealer, but I would love something that covered that up a little bit more. In general, I'm going to be honest, I'm not very self-conscious about a lot of things with my physical appearance. Just in general, I think I'm kind of pretty, you know. But these fine lines do make me self-conscious. But this looks really good under it. This is the Be a Bombshell Smooth Criminal Powder. Currently it weighs 16 grams. And I'm down to there. Now, it's not that big, so I'm thinking within, because I use it under my eyes, but I also use it to set my whole face. And I'm thinking within like a month or two I could probably finish this up. Because, you know, I feel like loose powders just get everywhere. So you get more use out of them. Next, I have the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. Now, I got this as like a coupon code for Sephora. This is in the shade 102 Tantric. And I chose this because I'm not painting a bronzer right now, and this is my smallest one. It is 2.5 grams. It currently weighs 48 grams because, you know, packaging and stuff. And I do like it. I feel like it's a good shade. It's a little bit warm tone when you swatch it, but I feel like on the face it works well. I have on like a mismatch of foundations today. I'm not loving that. But anyway, I feel like this is good. I don't know. I'm hoping I can maybe at least hit pan by next month, but I'm going to keep this in here until I use it up completely, so it'll probably be a little while, but that's what I have, and we'll just see what happens with that. But again, it's the smallest bronzer I own. I probably could have grabbed a bronzer from one of my palettes, but I didn't do that. And last but not least, we have the Chella Ivory Lace Highlighter. This was in my Thanksgiving project pan. I like to use this as a brow bone highlight, and then as an inner corner base. So I do have like on a white, like a, you know, a metallic white shadow over this, but I like to use it as a base because I think it helps my inner corner be even brighter, and I like a really bright inner corner. Now, you can see it's got all of this, but I think the product definitely ends there. So I'm hoping within like maybe 2 months I could finish this guy up. And I did go ahead and measure it on the piece of paper because, you know, you have to do that, and it currently weighs 5 grams. So, this is this project pan. Like I said, it's a rolling project pan, and I'm hoping that each month I'll have a good number of empties to roll in and roll out. By next month, I definitely think this will be gone. So that's 1, 2, 3. Maybe a couple of these other ones, you know, I could end up using this up. I don't really know, but I definitely think those 3 will be gone. So that would be exciting because that would be 3 products out, 3 in. It'll also help me. I have a makeup use up kind of playlist. I'll link my last update down below in case you want to see it. But I have these goals of how many items in each category I want to use up. And I think this little project where they're smaller items will help me use that up as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please leave any questions, requests, suggestions, comments down below. Talking to you is one of my favorite things. I love to hear with you. And yeah, with that, I'll just see y'all real soon. Bye.